easiest way to do that is to do stuff which is called chroma keying. Chroma key is taking a color, like your green screen, and using it as a background to separate out your object. The reason this tends to work is a color like this, especially this chroma key green, isn't typically found in most other things. People don't wear clothes this color. People don't typically, their skin isn't this color. Their eyes typically aren't this color. So it makes it easy to say, I need everything selected except that color. Does that make sense? Very easy. You go to select, color range. Okay, it pulls up this little dialog. Everybody here, select color range, Tiana. So select color range. Up here in the select area, we want to select a sampled color. Even hit green, whatever it does with green. Now, do sampled color. Okay, click sampled colors. Now, you're just going to click the color you want selected. Well, that's my green screen. So I click that.
Wait a minute.
Go to sampled colors.
Okay, I did it.
No, you're on greens. I can see. Click sampled colors, you'll get a little eyedropper. Go into the image and click your greens. Now, as you click around, you'll see that it starts doing different things. I just want to click and get as much white as possible in that image. What's selected here is what's white. Now my next option is my favorite slider in Photoshop. It's called fuzziness. I don't know why it's called fuzziness, but you're just going to slide that guy up or down, depending, until it's pretty much just white. Against, he's a silhouette. Now you may get it this far, and you may still have a tiny bit behind his leg. Switch to, if you look over here on the right side, you'll see different eyedroppers. Switch to the one that has the plus on it. And click that area behind his leg. And that should clear it up.
Yeah, you did.
Do you want it completely white?
Okay. Ooh.
Look at mine.
Look at these marching hands.
You want it to be about like that, right? So pretty much he needs to be a silhouette on white. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. So right now, what will be selected is the background. But what do I really want to select?
Him.
So I'm going to select
Invert.
invert and hit OK.
Very easy.
Duplicate my background, add my mask. There he is.
Can they go to the beach?
Nah. I don't want to do that. I could, but I don't feel like I do that right now. I'm going to do it again so you guys can take some notes or follow along, just so you can kind of see. But doing any kind of chroma key or green screening, it doesn't have to be a green screen. The main idea is whatever color you're using does not appear in the object you're trying to select. This is why black isn't used. You couldn't use white here, right? You couldn't use this blue color. Well, let's say his socks and everything else was green. Well, then you could use that blue color. Right? Does that make sense? Yeah. So it doesn't matter what the background color is, as long as it's something that's not found in the object, you'll be able to do this. Chroma key green is just always used because it's a Very rarely do you see that color in anything else. Yeah.
Is that why they use that in like movies and stuff?
You'll see blue screens too, sometimes.
Yeah, they're doing more
That's how
blue than
now-
green now.